Hi everyone, I'm Avery Virginia. I'm a spiritual guide, an intuitive, and a mentor to help people to expand into their greater wholeness, to live life of clarity, ease, joy, and love, and beauty. And today I'm sharing a video talking a little bit more about embodying self-love. Now we hear this word everywhere, so you may feel like what's different, but I want to talk a little bit more about creating the emotional frequency of love towards yourself. Because often we're coming at self-love in action. We are attempting to work our way towards it, to effort our way towards it. We're saying the right things, we're doing the right things, we're buying ourselves things. We feel like we're trying. But if you're not feeling the emotion of it, you're not entirely actually getting what you want. Because more often than not, when we want a manifestation, a relationship, a experience, what we want is how it makes us feel, either in our senses or our emotions, right? Because that is where we navigate our life. Our emotions are really the frequency that we are in. And so, when we love someone, when we're in love with someone, we're not just there because now they exist and cool, we get to do stuff with them. It is the feeling that we have. It is that intoxicating, in love feeling that maybe is starting to get a little bit of a bad rap, but we're all obsessed with, right? And over time that fades and we just kind of, sink into, okay, I'm glad they're here. But the in love feeling, the love feeling that we might have for a newborn, or the joy that we have for a puppy or a dog and a cat or anything, that's the feeling we really want. But more often than not, we reserve that for something external. And this creates a dependency on the external of something to love, right? Because what we really want is the excuse to let love move through us towards those things. And so the people, the animals, the places, experiences that we just love are these natural kind of excuses or invitations, if you will, towards feeling love. But rarely do we allow that invitation for ourselves. Rarely do we cultivate that same emotional experience. Now we might say nice things or work to do things, but are we ever building that big emotion towards us? So something that I really want to bring up is a while back, I was at a retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I talked about in my blog, and you can check on the website and read. And we were sending energy healing to another person, and it was just love. It wasn't, here's what we're fixing, here's what's wrong with them, try to change it. It was just love, because love is a frequency. A frequency is like a radio station of emotion and thoughts and physical experience, which then creates how you perceive the world. Your emotions and thoughts are how you perceive the world in that moment. And from a manifestation perspective, over time, this will be how you perceive the world for a while, and also how you receive, right? So this is kind of your new set point if you are cultivating something. So your emotions and your thoughts are how you're cultivating, which is why when we fall in love, we have this strange, month or two where we're just in it. Life looks amazing. Everything is wonderful. And we just want to live that way. We want to, all of our dreams can come true. And then all of a sudden something happens and that person disappoints us and all of our dreams can't come true anymore, right? What's really happening is that we are in this higher frequency, which occurs kind of naturally instigated with certain new relationships, but it need not stop there, and it need not stay directed at any one person only. And more than anything today, we're going to cultivate a practice of directing that at you for multiple reasons. One being, just like the people at Joe Dispenza, it raises the frequency so the body has space to restore and to heal. Second is it allows for you to receive that which we're often trying to seek in every external experience. My life got so much easier when I started doing this because I wasn't looking for it everywhere. I could just sit down, quiet my mind, open to a feeling of love, call it to me, and start directing it at me. And you want to know the crazy thing? I saw that reflected back at me. I saw people start to speak to me the way I was speaking to myself. And it's not that people weren't before, but maybe I didn't let it in, or maybe I didn't receive it, or maybe I didn't match with those people. People were always kind and loving me, but it amplified. Because some of the time, I'm definitely not thinking loving things, I'm thinking critical things, and I'm still doing that. But how much time is on criticism versus loving thoughts towards you? And if you want to look out at what you're able to receive, or why you may not feel connected to others, or why people don't treat you very well, really look at how you think about yourself, because that will be reflected. And now some of you may have cultivated loving relationships, and then you started to slack a little on your self-love. Something happened. You may still be in those long-term relationships, and those people may still be reflecting kindness, but you may never really feel it because you don't let it in, because it doesn't match your overall beliefs, thoughts, and frequencies towards you. You may notice it from time to time, right? But you may feel a little isolated or disconnected when we don't allow love in towards ourselves, from ourselves, or from a spiritual power. And you may not think you're this person, but if you really look at what you're thinking more often than not, you'll notice sometimes, hopefully not always, that a lot of it is shutting love out. But more than anything, though, even our more pleasant thoughts don't come with a big emotion. They don't come with that rush, that open-heartedness, that juiciness of pouring out that we might towards somebody else. They don't come with a desire to do something, an inspiration to do something kind, right? We kind of force ourselves, we discipline ourselves into those things. But what if you didn't need that? What if it was because you just really felt a joyous love towards you? And now this may be really uncomfortable for some of you, and this may be really foreign, but trying to open the door to it, this can shift your life over time the more we do it in dramatic ways. I know I stopped needing so much externally. I stopped looking for things outside of myself, and then again, they reflected back at me, but also it just felt like nourishment on a soul level. My cells desired it. It was a truth that I could not deny. When I was sitting in that meditation room with thousands of people suddenly crying because this big emotion's being directed back at us, and it is merely love. But the emotion, the feeling, the frequency that actually evokes an expression. So we're going to work on this today. So shifting into a meditative gear, here's what we're going to do. And for some of you who are rewatching this, you might have just skipped to this part to watch the meditation. So welcome back. Take a deep breath and find your spine, right? Find your spine in your mind, straighten it, but don't clench. We're not going to close our eyes yet. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a tether first. So this is someone or some being or some place that invokes a natural sense of love in you. This can be a child, an animal, the most beautiful mountains that you just feel overwhelmed with a sense of love. But it needs to be something uncomplicated for you, as uncomplicated as possible. Not someone you might have some bitterness or resentment, but overall you love. It needs to be someone that you really easily can feel love for. And if nothing is coming to mind, I just want you to recall a time where you were in love and try to separate from that story. Whatever happened or whoever they, if there's issues with it, right? Just recall a time when you did feel that. Now, try not to get caught up in any resistance about these people or places, right? Try to really focus on your love for them. So pick something that's easy. And what we'll do is we'll start with some breath work, and the breath work is going to be lifting the chest and relaxing the chest. We're opening the energetic heart through breathing first. We'll call in and feel love for this person, and then we will direct it towards us. So if you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just relaxing into the natural breath for a moment and becoming present. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift the chest and pull the shoulder blades together. Breathing in and relaxing and releasing. Good. Breathing in, relax and release. Breathing in, relax and release. Keep going. Breathing in, lift the chest, relax and release. Again, lifting and breathing in. Exhale out. Inhale up. Relax. Good. Breathe in and relax. Breathe in, lift up and relax. Breathe in, lift up and relax. A few more. Breathe in, lift up and relax. And let yourself return to the natural breath. And just notice it. Just being with it. Keeping your eyes closed. And in your mind's eye, I want you to bring this person that you love so much to you. I want you to bring them into your mind and into your heart. How much do you love them? How much can you cultivate a feeling for them? What is it that you wish for them? How much joy do you want for them? If you could send that to them now, I want you to imagine it's a light and you're sending it to them and it's absorbing in them, but not leaving your body, connecting the two of you. And I want you to feel the fullness of your emotions and breathe into it. Really let yourself soften and feel. How beautiful and wonderful are they? How precious are they? How amazingly bright and brilliant do you find them? How interesting are they? And allow yourself to feel that. Get into the emotion of it, build it, expand into it. Let it uplift your energy. Really feel it and relax and breathe a little deeper if you need some help. And imagine it's a light and it's glowing beyond your body. Feel your love for them. And then when you're ready, you're going to dissolve the image of them. And you're going to replace it with your own, or you're going to direct it just at your body as you sit in it, whatever feels easiest to you. How much love can you let in towards you? You may contract a little, but soften and bring that energy back, bring that emotion back. Breathe into the love for you. You're beautiful, you're worthy, you're wonderful. Speak your name in your mind or aloud. Say, I love you. I am in love with you. You are precious, you are beautiful, and I'm going to make sure that your needs are met and your desires are heard and seen and they have room to grow. Make a commitment to yourself. feel it in your heart. Keep that emotion, keep calling it back. If there's any area of your body or your life you want to send that love to, and again, say your name. I love you. I am in love with you. I adore you. This may be foreign, but you are feeling the same that you did about the other person. You're just as worthy. And this is who you needed from the most, yourself. You are opening the door to love. And now I want you to imagine there's a light above your body. This is the love of the divine. In whatever form appeals to you and speaks to you, but it is coming down. It is filling your body with light, filling it with love. You are worthy of this. Let it in. And anything that does not match this for this moment, let it fall aside. Any thoughts that come in that say otherwise, use your mind to refocus. I am worthy of this love. There's no reason I cannot receive this feeling now. I let it in. You are amazing and wonderful and beautiful, and you came to this planet to radiate your unique essence, to be your fullest self, not to fix anything or to force yourself or to work, but to be that and to create a life from that. And to love yourself and others and your experience and your ride, and to feel joy and all of the other emotions, but to bring you back to love and joy. Allow yourself to receive. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Deep breath in. Let it go. Let it all trickle down. And in this moment, I want you to one more time call back the feeling of love by saying this phrase, I am love. And see what you feel. And again, I am love. See what you feel. Just a little bit. One more time. I am love. Take a deep breath in, let it go. Relax the body and open your eyes. Returning back into the world. This is just a short meditation that you can do to drop in to that feeling. And maybe you felt it, maybe you felt resistance, wherever you're at, just allow it. But this is something where the discipline to show up for this practice over time really pays off. It isn't one and done. We can't love ourselves once and expect to feel amazing and to feel that. We must do it every day. We don't have to do this practice every day, but if we can cultivate it a little bit, if you can start to call that to you, your brain will recognize it, just like we do stress. Right? So I encourage you to return to this video, to keep trying and to open to deeper and deeper self-love. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments to know how this has shifted for you, or how we can support you where you were blocked in this. Please share this with someone that might need it. And if you have a lot of patterns that you feel really stuck in, and you don't quite know where to go, and you want to look more closely at that, please check my website. I do intuitive readings, but based on finding the energetic patterns in our mind, the limiting patterns, and bringing them towards clarity, wholeness, and finding our divine path in that. And that can include connecting with ancestors and passed on loved ones, or getting insight in a deeper way, or reading the body and its ailments in that way, and helping to lift it back into love and into our absolute truth. So check my website for that, and you can book there. And if you need more work than that, I also have mentorships for people who want to work a longer time. But I look forward to hearing from you. Share, check the website, comment. Until next time. I'm Avery, Virginia. Have a great day.